KDE Plasma 6.7.1. The first bug fix update delivers important stability improvements. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the latest point release from the KDE team. Plasma 6.7.1, released just a week after the major 6.7 version. This update focuses on polishing the experience with targeted fixes for some of the most commonly reported issues. If you are already running Plasma 6.7 or planning to upgrade soon, this is one you'll want to install promptly. First, let's start with the quick recap. What's new in Plasma 6.7? Before we get into the bug fixes, let's briefly touch on why 6.7 was such a big deal. This release brought several standout features. Per-screen virtual desktops. Finally, each monitor can have its own independent set of virtual desktops. A long requested feature for multi-monitor users. Revamped Plasma big screen. Now an official module. It's great for TVs, HTPCs, mini PCs, and docked devices. Union Theming Engine Tech Preview. A promising new CSS-based system for more unified and easier theming across Plasma, Qt Quick, and Qt Widgets apps. Classic touches. The return of the beloved Air theme and improvements to Oxygen from earlier KDE eras. Better productivity tools. Global push-to-talk. Improved Discover Software Center. Microphone testing UI. Press and hold accent characters on the virtual keyboard. HDR plus ICC profile support on Wayland and more. It was a solid step forward in usability, performance, and customization. So now, what's fixed in Plasma 6.7.1? This maintenance release brings a focused set of improvements. Here are some of the highlights. Discover Package Manager Stability. One of the biggest wins is a fix for a common crash on distributions using rpm-ostree like Fedora Kinoite. Discover now waits longer before checking deployments and limits file system watcher triggers, making it far more reliable for immutable system users. Additional tweaks ensure valid app stream URLs for Flatpak apps. Kickoff Application Launcher. Two regressions from the 6.7 launch are resolved. First, the launcher no longer resizes itself awkwardly when showing search results right after being added to a panel. Number 2. Hover effects on category list items now work correctly with the switch sidebar categories when hovering settings enabled. Now, KWin Window Manager improvements. KWin receives numerous fixes, including a crash that could occur during login if an app requested an invalid color format. Other changes improve compatibility with various hardware, shaders, multi-GPU setups, color pipelines with workarounds for NVIDIA and AMD, and more. The game controller input plugin is now disabled by default due to reported issues. Other notable fixes. A smooth blend crossfade effect when switching between global themes. Better clipboard syncing in remote desktop sessions. Network details now properly visible in the network widgets. Task Manager badges no longer show overly large unread counts in some cases. Improved accented character entry with the virtual keyboard for certain layouts. Small enhancements across Info Center, Milau, Oxygen, Plasma Big Screen, System Monitor, Spectacle, and the new union theming components. These changes may seem small individually, but together they significantly improve day to day reliability and smoothness. Now, should you update? If you are on Plasma 6.7, the answer is yes, absolutely. This is a classic KDE point release, mostly fixes with a few quality of life touches. For users on earlier versions, it's worth considering jumping to 6.7.1 once your distribution packages it, especially if you rely on Discover or multi monitor setups. Distributions are already rolling this out, so check your package manager or update notifications soon. As always, the KDE community provides live images if you want to test it risk free. Now, final thoughts. KDE Plasma continues to impress with its rapid integration, community focus, and attention to both flashy new features and rock solid stability. Version 6.7.1 shows the team commitment to listening to users and quickly addressing early issues. So, what do you think? Are you running Plasma 6.7 yet? Drop your experiences in the comments, especially if you're on a immutable distro like Fedora Kinoite or using multiple monitors. Let me know which features or fixes you are most excited about. If you enjoyed this overview, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Linux and desktop environment content. And hit the bell so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.